Anzisha Prize was established in 2011 as a partnership between the MasterCard Foundation and African Leadership Academy to nurture, stimulate, celebrate, and scale Africa's top young entrepreneurs. We believe in developing a network of passionate changemakers who are pursuing economic opportunities and implementing innovative solutions to challenges within their communities. Because our continent will only be transformed by strong entrepreneurial leaders who solve problems, create jobs, and drive our economies.
The Anzisha program is African Leadership Academy's response to the entrepreneurship challenge the continent faces. And we're seeking to do it with two primary vehicles. The first is we want to create what's called a demonstration effect. We want to show the top entrepreneurship talent in the continent on a global stage and promote them with everything we've got so that thousands of other young entrepreneurs, or those that want to be entrepreneurs, follow young African examples of what entrepreneurship is rather than anything else. The second thing that we need to do, and it is our role and responsibility as an academy, is to help light a fire under the ecosystem that supports the youngest entrepreneurs, sort of post-school, post-university age, which doesn't get as much support and attention as it needs to. ALA is the perfect sort of host vehicle to work with partners from all over the continent to really sort of energize that whole movement. And that's what we're trying to do. So we're halfway. We're 5 years in. We've got 5 years to go. Join us on the journey.
Since inception, the Anzisha Prize has had a transformative impact on the businesses and social reach of our fellows. 2012 finalist Letitia Mukongu has received more than $20,000 in additional funding and has been featured on several media platforms, including Mnet's Carte Blanche. She is further developing her agricultural interest at Earth University in Costa Rica. Kola Olajide, a finalist from 2013, has seen his enterprise Funda recognized at the World Congress on Information Technology. It was recognized as the best educational product in the world, meeting the United Nations Millennium Development Goals. 2014 Grand Prize winner Elenin Tef has blossomed tremendously, being the youngest participant of the 2015 World Economic Forum in Switzerland. He has been recognized by none less than the Queen of England for his phenomenal work with expecting mothers in Cameroon. 2014 finalist Winifred Salby was recently awarded $35,000 at the World of Children Youth Award in New York for her work with children in Ghana. What's more, 2 Anzisha Fellows have studied in ALA's 2-year pre-university program, 4 have been guest speakers at ALA's Global Scholars Program, and 11 are now service providers and official country partners for the prize. And as we approach our 6th year of the Anzisha Prize, we're excited to see the growing impact of our entrepreneurs across the continent every day. It's called the Anzisha Effect. After a fantastic celebration of Africa's top young entrepreneurs for 2014, the prize team immediately hit the road searching for undiscovered gems, transforming communities across the continent. The prize tour took us to countries such as Cameroon, Angola, Cote d'Ivoire, Uganda, Morocco, Nigeria, and Kenya. We were featured in newspapers, went on TV, spoke on radio shows, and we were active on social media. All these culminated in a record number of applications for the Anzisha Prize. 494 applicants from 33 countries, 70% of whom were still either enrolled in high school or university. But that was just the start. With so many applications in, our due diligence team kicked into action. We sent 11 of our team members on the road to visit 23 countries in Namibia, Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Cameroon, Tanzania, Kenya, and right here in South Africa. That is just a piece of the process that has led us to the selection of Africa's top young entrepreneurs for 2015.
The search for the Anzisha finalists this year was an amazing journey. Our intention with the search is always to go further and wider than others go and find those yet undiscovered and uncelebrated young entrepreneurs who are having a real impact in their communities. And we were not disappointed this year. We received a record around 500 applications that had just such a breadth and depth of stories of entrepreneurial prowess and success within the local African communities. I believe one of the most compelling parts of our process is actually going in country to visit the entrepreneurs while they are within their space and within their element. By so doing, we're able to dispel some of the myths and preconceptions that we have around youth entrepreneurs. And we find that they actually are running fairly sort of professional ventures. They understand the markets within which they operate. They have access to social capital to help them. They have impact goals that are just beyond their years and beyond any expectations that you could have. So it's the truly wonderful group of entrepreneurs that we celebrate today.
With our finalists selected, the final piece of this puzzle was bringing them to South Africa for a week-long experience in business mentoring, coaching, and entrepreneurial leadership training. Our finalists arrived on the 10th of November for the annual Anzisha Accelerator Week, having a chance to immerse themselves in the African Leadership Academy community, to work with mentors, perfect their business statements, pitch for their share of the prize money, and prepare for this phenomenal night. Ladies and gentlemen, let us celebrate one more time Africa's top young entrepreneurs for 2015. Farai, Sajef, Mabel, Daniel, Chantel, Caridas, Hadaya, Fabrice, Chris, Blessing, George, and Vanessa. Welcome to the 2015 Anzisha Prize Awards Gala.